This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, Trade Ideas users. Today we're going to quickly talk about the new SCoRe rating. It's a composite rating filter we have here at Trade Ideas, and the brains behind it is Andy. So I'm joined with Andy, and he's going to quickly tell us all about it. Andy.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, what SCoRe is, like Steve mentioned, it's a stock composite rating. That's what it stands for. And what it is, it's 15 metrics, over 15 metrics actually that most of it comprised of technical metrics, but we do have plenty of fundamental stuff in there too. And what it does, it basically gives a stock's rating based upon technical and fundamental data. So um, I think one thing that really separates ours from the competition out there, and this is also a reason why we wanted to create this, is it is dynamic. Okay, this will adjust in real time. So that's very powerful. A lot of the competition out there, a stock may fall apart and it will still be showing their same composite rating, even after the stock may have fallen, 20 or 30%, whereas ours is going to adjust in real time. Not only overnight, but this is real time during live trading action. So if a stock breaks down through a certain moving average or falls out of a certain range, you will see that reflected immediately in the score.
How would somebody go about finding this filter to be used?
Well, yeah, good question. Yeah, you'll just want to go into any configuration window, and you can just go to the search and just start typing in SCoRe, and it will pop up, and there you have it.
And how do you read the readings, the values? What do those mean?
Yeah. The score is between 30 and 100. So basically, we have a base score of 30. Means no stock can have a value less than 30. Unlike your grading system that you may find in school, really 80s are not a bad score. Okay, 80s are a good score. 90s, of course, are a really good score. We'll take a look at some of the. Let's take a look at some of the ones you have there in your composite rating window, the top window there,
These are
and
at
you can see.
100.
Yeah, those are at 100, and you can see some of the ones at 90, 99. And they cannot just be, obviously these are all good looking charts, but they have to be more than just good looking charts. They have to have some key fundamental metrics that are pretty strong to get into the upper 90s.
So how might somebody go about using this in their methodology?
Very good question, Steve. And well, one of the reasons I wanted to create this is because a lot of new traders come in and they really don't know how to read charts. And it takes some time to really get a grasp of candlestick charting. So this is a way where they can quickly just find any symbol's score, and just by looking at the score, they can know that it sets up well technically, and like I said, fundamentally. So it can really be a good tool to help those who are learning to read charts to do so.
All right, so we've got an example here of Facebook. What did you want to show here?
Oh man, this is very important. Okay, so if Steve, if you'll take, I think you already have it set up there.
It
Steve
is.
has this, yeah. Steve has this set up on, if you look at that date there, it's on July 25th. You can see it on the chart over there. It's at all-time highs, and of course it has a stock composite rating, if Steve will show you there, of 99. Okay, very strong score. Well, you can see what happened there the next day. It had earnings, and it kind of fell out of bed, we say. Well, what Steve's doing now, he's changing the date now to 7/26, July 26, and you're going to see. You might have to change
It's
the.
gone. It
You may have to.
disappeared.
Yeah.
We need to go back and turn, well, actually what we can do, we can turn the filter off and it will show us the value on that particular day. So we'll turn that 90 minimum off, which is what you want to do to get what we have on the screen here. And now we'll see it drop to a 62 the following day.
Exactly. Exactly. So that tells you right there, and trust me, I've seen the competition out there. A stock will collapse like this overnight, and they will still retain the same composite rating, even though it technically has deteriorated immensely overnight. So we reflect this immediately, and this can save you a lot of pain. In other words, we want to show you that, hey, be careful. This composite score is no longer, that strong.
This is a quick top list here of showing us all the stocks that basically have a minimum score of 90. So we just used the SCoRe filter and put a 90 in there. And I think the way in which this is working out is it's a great foundational filter to start with, and it gives you a lot of good returns. You can basically understand that with these high scores, it's already computed for you. So it's a good place to start. And what I've done in my methodology is I've used a short float component, trying to find stocks that have a high short float. You saw that dynamically updating in real time. HIIQ is a currently good example. It's got 48% short the float, and it's near all-time highs. So the short sellers are missing something. It's got a very high composite score of 100, yet still a very high short component. So this could be a methodology, springboarding off of the foundation of just using the SCoRe as a baseline and then adding some different filters to see what it is you're looking for. You can see there's a much less returns once we start identifying where we want to go with that filter. So that's just one way in which it can be used. That's the way I use it, and it's getting a lot of good feedback, isn't it, Andy?
It really is, and that's a very good point, Steve, because there's so many ways you can use this, and I love the way Steve uses it with his short float there. And also, we have created a strategy in our artificial intelligence, Holly, as you guys are mostly aware of, where we have a strategy now that is built upon composite rating, and we're really looking forward to that. As a matter of fact, it'll be launched this coming Monday.
Very good. All right, Andy, thank you. And that's it for the once over on the new SCoRe filter. I hope you guys find great success with that. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.